Yo, peace. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my third and hopefully final part of my PlayStation 3 review. So, let's start. Um, I left off on the second video, on the second part, I left off uh, on hardware. I finished my hardware review. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, just give me a heads up. Um, Let me know if I missed anything. Um, this is like I was halfway through this video, the third part, but I ran out of memory. Then I tried it again, and my thing went corrupt. So this is the third time. Hopefully it goes well right now. So here we go. Third part: software. PlayStation 3's software. This is where it goes bad. No, not really. In a way, it does a bit, but okay, here we go. Software could be a lot better, though. Take in consideration that Sony is not a software company. Sony is it's a hardware company, and you basically, when you hear Sony, you know there is quality. You know, you get Sony TVs, you get Sony cameras, Sony consoles, Sony MP3, Sony this, Sony that. So Sony is about hardware and about quality in the hardware. So when it comes to software, and right now with the PlayStation 3 operating systems, it's hard. You can see that from last generation. For example, Microsoft had a very solid software running on their Xbox, and the Sony was just memory cards and game, or memory cards and DVD, and that was their software. They didn't have any other things to do outside that. So they're stepping into the software realm now, and I think they're doing pretty well, and they're catering to consumers' needs and feedback. So basically, consumers wanted the in-game cross-media bar, and we got it. Damn. Okay. Let me get over here because my back's hurting. By the way, I've been sick. Yes, I've been very, very ill. I've been in bed all day and all day yesterday and today. So here we go. Moving on. Software. Right. Let me go for my media bar to see what's happening over here. So I get to talk about it a little bit as well. So it came a long way. So PlayStation 3 software came a long way. I remember a year ago it wasn't even half of we didn't have half of the things we have today. For me, one of the biggest upgrades was the cross media bar, in-game cross media thing, whatever. For the simple fact that back in the day, I had to leave my game to check a message that somebody had sent me. So on that note, it's a good, very good upgrade. What else does the PlayStation have? It allows you to make multiple user accounts. So if you're not the only one using a PlayStation, you can always make another account. And you can game share. I don't advise game sharing unless you know the person that you're game sharing with, or you trust them very, very much. On that note, moving on. Yeah, I have a funny story about game sharing, but I'm not gonna do it now because it's long. I don't have time. Right, Sony has the friends list. It's all I know really, so I can't really compare it to anything else. I don't know how Xboxes work, so I can't really talk. But yeah, you just have the little icons, names, whatever they're playing, how long they have been online. Well, that was an upgrade you didn't say before. And some games, they tells you what part of the game you're on. That's the thing that I don't really approve of Sony. They make all these fixtures like in-game music and all this stuff, yeah, and trophies and stuff, but then they don't make it mandatory. So only certain companies that choose to take that on do so. So you have games with some stuff and games without it. Like, I would like to have in-game music in every game. I would like to play whatever game with music, like my music. Especially them creepy ass games, you know what I'm saying? Some horror shit, yeah. You want to hear some cool tune to make to like so you don't scared. Not really, really. Uh, right. And then message box, you send private messages. Last firmware upgrade, we got the chat room feature, which everyone assumed it was cross game chat, but then when it came out, there was no freaking cross game chat. It's just text chat, and it's like an instant messenger basically. It's a good feature. I was just hoping for another something else a little better. And let me look outside my window see what's going on. Right. Fuck it. Let me put this thing here. It's better. Like as far as lighting goes. Right. So, moving on. We're done with that game chat. Yeah, it tells you the players you've met. You can always go on it and see players you've been playing with. Then add friend, block friend. That's just the friends part aspect to the XMB. And you move on. You have account manager where you can change all your details and so on. Fuck it. Can't fucking be asked. My back hurts. And then you have account manager, which lets you change all the fixtures, like everything in your account. PlayStation Home, which was added 6 months ago. According to Sony, it's a success. I like it. I go on it occasionally. Well, once a week. When not, sometimes it's more than that. And below we got PlayStation Store. Now PlayStation Store came a long way. Like back in the day when I got my PS3, you could go through the PlayStation Store, the whole thing in 10 minutes. And it's been upgraded as far as looks go and content. It has a lot of content. And for you lucky US citizens, you have a movie store, which is really really cool. I'm still waiting for it in July, August, whatever. They said it would come next summer to the EU. I see it it's very doubtful. I don't really believe it right now, to be honest. And then Life with PlayStation. Basically, they just joined Folding at Home, which I still don't really know what it is. They joined it with this. It has basically it's the globe. You can check what time it is in different countries. You can see what the weather's like. And you can see the latest news from each country around the world. And you can fold at home. Folding at home is like this. It helps universities doing research or whatever. I'm clueless about that. I couldn't be bothered to read what it said. You have information board, which gives you latest information on the PlayStation network, games, all that stuff. Internet search is just basically Google search. You got your internet browser, which came a long way. Your internet browser came from being just a crappy ass internet browser, worse than Internet Explorer, to being it has flash support, copy and paste. It's a lot quicker. It's really good. Now that I'm gonna finish the video on the third part, I'm gonna have to make another bit. Then you got remote play. Remote play is the shizzle. You get to play a PSP, like take your PlayStation anywhere you want. I'm kind of rushing through the whole thing, so must apologize. Yeah, basically you can connect to your PlayStation if you're at home on your PSP, and you can do it outside your home as well. Though I tried it and it hasn't worked quite well. It didn't work very well. It didn't turn on my PlayStation on its own, which it was supposed to. But yeah, moving on. Online instructions manual. Just it's an instruction manual online. And that's all I have time for this video. I will catch you on part 4. I was hoping I didn't have to do it, but I do have to do it. So peace. I'll see y'all in part 4. Take care.